hand you a toasted muffin with butter and jam. Oh, it's tasty. That's a complete dramatisation, of course, but you get my point.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Personal foul? Inactive activities on a glorious day.
Huh?
Let's get out there and play!
Sweet.
Ooh, freeze!
When do I get to be in? Uh-oh.
Hey, Reggie, frozen people can't talk.
PLA.
An hour a day.
I'm in. There are lots of great play ideas online, but don't stay too long.
The 2008 Australian Open. Coverage continues nightly on ESPN2.
Starting at receiver.
Before Madden video games, back when goalposts were in front of the end zone, the most popular football game involved 3-inch tall figurines and a vibrating board. It was called electric football.
I remember electric football very well when I was a young kid.
All my buddies came over and we played until 1 o'clock in the morning.
There's something visceral about having those players and physically having your hands on them.
The best Christmas present I've ever received in my whole life, including now.
With its NFL replica uniforms and shiny metallic fields, electric football captured the imagination of kids everywhere. That is, until they started playing.
There was such an excitement about getting that game, and you got it for Christmas, and you ripped the box off, and you plugged it in, and you got the teams lined up on each side, and then you turned it on, and they just went, No one went anywhere.
It might take you a whole hour to score. I mean, it was unbelievable, because you could never keep the guy straight.
My older brother and I, and we only got about a quarter in because we beat the hell out of each other by the end of the first quarter. And Mom would take the wooden spoon to us. That'd be the end of electric football for the evening.
That game probably lasts for about 2 weeks. Then the battery would wear out, and it would be dead. Pieces wouldn't work anymore.
And so electric football went the way of the slinky and the chia pet, an idea that swept the nation and was then swept under the rug.
If you ask me, electric football is a metaphor for America. Always shaking, always noisy, never really knowing where it's going. Wait a minute. America's nothing like electric football. It's just a stupid game that doesn't even work. Get that camera off me.
Would it surprise you to know that there's an electric football league that still is in existence where people actually play these games and they have a tournament and they play it down to where there's an electric football Super Bowl?
They still have the same original one? How do they get the guys to turn? That's amazing, really. They're the same guys.
Are you telling me the truth? I think that's awesome. And you know what? Maybe when I'm done doing this, I'm right in there trying to do that with that group.
Go Chiefs!
Meet Len Schmidt, known by Chiefs fans as Weird Wolf. Weird Wolf has been a fixture at Chiefs games for 20 years.
65 toss power trap. Look for 65 toss power trap. 65 toss power trap.
And his favorite electric football team is his handmade replica of the Super Bowl champion 1969 Chiefs.
65 toss power trap. Yeah! Yeah! I tell you that, baby. Yes, sir, boys.
I reviewed what footage I could find of the Super Bowl IV game. Once I got all my information, I went ahead and painted the team, and they all got mud stains that match to the actual Super Bowl.
His favorite electric football play? Yep, 65 toss power trap.
The ball's supposed to go to Mike Garrett for a touchdown, right through a hole that's supposed to be created over here. Yes! Touchdown, baby! There it is! Woo! We did it, boys! Touchdown! I told you, 65 toss power trap!
Weird Wolf might be electric football's media star, but the defending champion is Keith Chalmers.
If you win enough and you get your name out there as, quote, one of the big guys, everybody wants to shoot you down. Well, I'm happy to be that big guy.
Big Keith towers over the competition and talks a big game as well.
Come on, baby. Hey.
Don't be scared. Hey, man, don't let him get in your head like that, man. Don't be scared.
While Big Keith may be the man to beat, the sentimental favorite is New Orleans native and Hurricane Katrina victim Ron Bell.
I had 10 feet of water in my house, so I went in about 2 weeks after the hurricane. My house was covered with little plastic kickers and bases and everything. I was, oh my God. But I did recover some stuff, and I have a couple players who braved the storm who are here with me today. And they seem to be fine. I don't see any psychological effects at all.
In this hobby, the person most prone to psychological damage is the electric football wife.
I spent a whole bunch of money yesterday. Now I'm back, and I'm like, well, since my wife is not around,
you can spend a little more.
Yeah, I had to get away from her. I told her, I said, go upstairs and eat the breakfast.
The first time she came to visit me, I had like 6 guys over my house playing electric football. First day she came over, she sat in this big comforter chair for 6 hours while we played electric football. I knew then. I said, this one is a keeper, man. Serious. And Valerie Smith, she's a keeper, and we've been together ever since.
When computers took over the gaming industry, the passion for electric football flamed out. But decades after most had pulled the plug, diehards reconnected through the internet and brought the buzz back.
This whole community, it grows and grows every year. Without them, we'd be just a bunch of nerds with plastic guys in our closets, you know. I tell you what, I'm a little worried because I got a game in a little bit. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna, if you know, I don't want to.
Are you ready for some electric football?
Are there any questions?
The figure men who stand like this, will they be allowed to play on the offensive line?
The only figures that are allowed on the offensive line are the standard blocking figures and then the guy that crouches down.
At the Super Bowl tournament, study and preparation are a must. Because when the boards hum, the tension reaches a fever pitch.
Oh, you guys got to get to that quarterback, baby.
I smacked him like that, or I done grabbed him like that and slammed him down on the board and said, let's play ball. Sometimes I'll just hold it back till halftime, go in the bathroom, smack myself in the face with some cold water, come back out, pick him up, slam him down, and we ready to play football.
In the semifinals, Ron Bell knocked Big Keith's figurines off their plastic pedestals.
Unfortunately, the road stops here. You notice how the game opened? It got quiet. Cricket, 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 cricket. But you know what? I'll be back.
We have an opportunity now to really have a dream story of the Saints actually coming back and winning a Super Bowl.
Bushes at the 5. We're moving kind of slow today.
Turn it up. Take off.
The sprinter's coming out.
Take off. Got a block.
Got a block. Looks like he's gonna go. Bush on a touchdown. 3, 2, and 1.
As far as my team, we had a motto, and we wanted to stick by it. One heartbeat, and I believe we have that. Between me and my plastic men, we have one heartbeat.
Ron Bell gets the trophy.
Good game, man.
But at the Electric Football Super Bowl convention, everyone goes home a winner.
At first, I thought I was alone playing electric football. And then when I found all these guys across the country, man, it was like we're brothers.
ESPN2 is your NBA destination. Ben Gordon.